Now that I'm back in Maya, I'm going to right click on my geometry, choose material attributes, and in the attributes I'm going to right click on the word color under base, break that connection of the checkerboard, go back out through the texture node, file, and I'll go to my folder and I'll select my fence texture, and there's our fence texture. Now the next thing I want to do is generate a number of these sections, merge them together, and put a bend on them so they look like they might go a distance around the perimeter of a baseball field perhaps. I don't need the template anymore, so I'm going to go to the channel box and turn off the template. I'm going to go to my orthographic view where I'm looking directly at the panel of the fence. I'll select it and I'm going to hold down D on the keyboard and I'm going to hit V and I'm going to snap it to the side of the geometry. Now I'm going to be able to duplicate this, snap section after section next to each other, merge them, and then put the linear bend. So now that I've got the pivot I want, I'll hit Command D. I'll hold down V on the keyboard and I'll snap it to the previous section. And you can see now when we get close, we've got a perfectly matched section of fence. I'll select it again, Command D, V, and I'll put one more on, Command D, hold down V, and snap it to the previous one. I'll zoom back so I see all my panels. I'll marquee select them, hold down the space bar, and go to Mesh and Combine. Now I want to make sure that these things are seamed, so I'm going to hold down the space bar and I'm going to go to Edit Mesh and I'm going to go to Merge and I'm going to the attributes for Merge. Now usually the default setting is 0.0100 and that'll be adequate for this to sew these vertices together if any of them are loose. Because we snap them very precisely, we shouldn't have an issue. I'll click on Apply. I'll close that out, and now I'm going to return to my perspective view. Now, before I put the nonlinear bend on this to put an arc on this fence, I want to make an alpha channel so that when I render my fence, it is transparent where it should be. So we're going to return to Photoshop.